Good morning, guys. It's Chris from thedaxtrader.co.uk, and it's Wednesday, the 3rd of October, and this is DAX technical analysis. It's actually the DAX, FTSE, EuroStoxx, and DOW technical analysis summary that I'm going to do this morning. However, the Frankfurt Stock Exchange is going to be closed today, so day of German unity, and that will mean that there's going to be no trading on the DAX. Okay, we may as well have a quick look through the charts just to see what we can prepare ourselves for tomorrow. And we'll go from there. So the trading disclaimer applies. You'll find that in the description below. Please read that before you proceed with the video. Okay, so what's interesting at the moment on the daily chart is this particular candle. It's a kind of a long-legged doji. It's generally an indecision candle. And what I find interesting about this is that it did not break the low of Monday, which was a wide range bar, bearish wide range bar that recovered, had an inside day on Tuesday, and then it broke the Tuesday. Sorry, have I got my days wrong? I think I might have done. That was the Friday candle. I'll correct myself. So then this was the Monday inside day, and yesterday we broke the Monday low, but we failed to break the Friday low. So I'd like to see whether or not that we get a bullish reaction as a result. Just looking at things like the EuroStoxx and the DOW at the moment as a bullish start to the day. So, maybe it's a chance of that. It will probably be one of the last chances because since we tagged the underside of this upsloping low-to-low trend line, it's certainly had a bearish feel to it. The moving averages are still red. The 50 daily is at 328 and the 200 daily is at 483, both pointing lower. And I've also got down the weekly and the monthly pivots down here if you want to use them. The swings in the moment, we are in a minor bearish swing, and we really need to see a break then bearing in mind this is futures 310 in order to start the bullish swings to the upside. So this is futures pricing. Now, taking a look at these, we've got the weekly pivots, and we've got a composite profile on the right-hand side of capturing this amount of data since this high over here on the 21st of September. And we are just underneath the weekly pivot. So that's 281 on futures. We are also right underneath the value area low of this composite profile, struggling to break back inside that. So really what I'd like to see is a wide range bar that just takes that zone out, clears all of this gap and these highs, and basically mirrors what happened over here. So if we get some momentum on the EuroStoxx today, that'll give us a sign of whether or not that's possible tomorrow. And as far as targets to the upside, probably a tag of this point of control here at 340 would be interesting. And beyond that, the R1, weekly R1, is up there at 386. Price action itself, this is yesterday's price action over Monday's profile, and that is Monday's price action over Friday's profile. And what I found interesting yesterday is that we gapped lower and we failed to break above or break back inside the value area from Monday. And we tagged it, were rejected pretty quickly, and then really failed to make much progress beyond that. This battle was interesting. It found its support, found its feet on a previous value area as well. So I'd like to see now, as we're pretty much trapped between this and this point of control, we've got an energy build up here, and I'd like to see it like a spring that you press down on, just fire one way or the other. I'd like to see it move higher. Points of control to mark out in your chart: 320, 169, 982, and 485 on futures. They're possible targets depending on which way we move. And the yesterday's point of control, I believe, is there at 245, somewhere there. Okay. I'm going to ignore that. I'll ignore that one. And most recent signal on my scanner was a buy signal from yesterday. I shared that in the channel. And prior to that, there was a signal which I couldn't share. I was actually at the gym. But this forward testing scanner is following them and seeing how it works. All right, so that is the Futures, if we're just going to take a look at the DAX CFD, much the same story, similar looking candle. Failure to break 187 was the low, and yesterday's range was 111 points. As far as the moving averages, both red. The 50 is below the 200, and there's about 150 points difference. Got the monthly and the weekly pivots down here. Swings are still bearish. We're looking for a break above 12,320 to signal a move towards the bullish ways. And the 12,300, I mean, that just goes to show it's a big round number. It's again, the value area low of this composite profile. I'd like to see a similar wide range bar on the other side to mirror that. And then we'll be heading towards this point of control around about 360. Can't even find it. Somewhere up there, 360 something. I'll change these levels up here. There we go, just by magic. 12,364. And the weekly R1 would be at 12,393. You can see the price action that I was talking about here as well. Again, trapped in between these two value areas. And I like to see a continuation of this press that we can see here. Just an upsloping low-to-low trend line. We'll continue to bounce from that. It'd be nice to see that wide range bar take out this previous value area. We'll see how that works out. They're the levels to target on the points of control: 250, 316, 445, and 500. To the downside, 12,903. That one is now gone. I'll ignore VWAP and I'll ignore the scanner. All right, let's have a look at the Dow. On the Dow, on the daily chart here, you've got two blue moving averages. The 50 is above the 200, and we have created another all-time high. Yay. So target for the Dow is the moon. And the regression channel that I've drawn on here, we're still in the lower half of the channel. We had an interesting candle that I pointed to here with this long-legged doji, which is something that the DAX is forming at the moment. Slightly different conditions, perhaps, but similar shape of candle. And you just wonder how long it's going to take for the DAX to pretty much catch up here. Short term, the swings are bullish, and we'd really need to see a break below 26.6 to change that. We are approaching the weekly R2 already. And I was half expecting to see some kind of retracement or a pullback towards this zone. But as far as, well, at the moment, we haven't really seen any of that. If it does pull back a little bit deeper, then this composite point of control, this 670 area, could be interesting to watch. I believe it was that one. Yeah, 670. As far as the intraday price action, I found this day quite interesting. And again, so this was yesterday's, I tell you a lie, this is current price action over yesterday's profile. And this was yesterday's price action over Monday's profile. But what I liked about this particular day is it started off trading inside Monday's value area with a slightly wide range bar here, broke below the value area low. Tested it from the underside, got rejected, took out some stop losses here with that wide range bar. Buyers step in. Then there was a quick move to the point of control. There was a battle. Just throwing my phone on the floor. There was a battle around the point of control as we were oscillating in here. And then all of a sudden you just catch this, because you need a lot of strength to break back through the top side, the value area high here, and you get this enormous wide range bar that just wipes it all out. It didn't kiss it goodbye, it just continued to move. So I found that very interesting. And today we haven't been able to break below the value area high. If we do turn around and manage to do that, I'm not sure whether there's any kind of divergence or anything here at the moment, but we'll see. But if we manage to break through the value area high, then there's a pretty clear route all the way down to the point of control here. So that could be an interesting 100-point move. We'll just have to wait and see whether it happens. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. If it gets down to the pivot and turns around, so be it. But that's an opportunity that I might keep an eye on. Okay, 671, 544, 494 are all the downside points of control. And as you can imagine, there are none above us because we're at all-time highs. Retracement to VWAP is another opportunity. It's only 20-point retracement from current levels, though. Maybe 30. Okay, green means sell, blue means buy. So these are the signals which I'm following at the moment. And that is the Dow. EuroStoxx is the last one, and then we'll finish that up for today. EuroStoxx, two blue moving averages. The 50 is 83 and the 200 is 84. They're pretty much directly on each other right now. We are making lower highs and lower lows at the moment. I'd like to see a break on EuroStoxx above this major high at 34.42. Okay, we have actually broken already this morning. That must have, I think that did. All right, so the minor swings are bullish. You see a break below 33.62 in order for that to turn around to the downside. Okay, we're currently at the weekly pivot, or just underneath the weekly pivot. That would have been the likely target area for anybody that was long here. You've had a gap higher and a momentum candle that's closed this low volume area over here. And this was actually, I mean, that is just an interesting zone to mark out anyway. If we take out the daily pivot, or the weekly pivot, should I say, then you've got this composite point of control here that could be interesting, which is just under the high for the week. Beyond that, we need a little bit of momentum, so perhaps there will be a pullback first. We'll see. Okay, so interesting to see how price is currently trading underneath this value area and above this one. As you can see it forming here, it's compressed in between those two. And so therefore we should be able to see, yeah, a couple of exposed points of control. There we go, 33.75 and 33.99. Yeah, I've just realized again, this is futures, EuroStoxx futures, not EuroStoxx CFD. So it might be slightly different prices. But there you go, guys. That is a quick summary. So just to remind, DAX is closed today. So there is going to be no trading on that at all. And it will be back again tomorrow as normal. But I'd like to thank you for watching the video, and thank you for joining us if you were at the webinar. Come and join us in the morning for those. It's normally 7 o'clock in the morning. Join the Telegram channel to get links to that. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to keep updated with the videos, and visit the website for more updates. I look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Have a great trading day. Take care.